Sonzela.
Sonzela.
Wapkelekile.
To the 136th state of the public nation.
Let's get it on. This week, we add junk.
I am proud of what we have achieved.
We feel the power of the doek.
It's very practical.
And Angela Merkel has a warning for Britain.
All this and more. But first, this.
First up, Minister of Home Affairs Melusi Gigaba would like to tell you all to stay calm.
Yes, don't worry about the terror threats issued by the US and British governments. Chill.
I couldn't have put it better myself.
Even though those countries have massive intelligence agencies,
Those same countries thought Iran had nuclear weapons.
Fair point.
but terrorists are easier to hide than nuclear weapons.
If you are really worried about terrorist attacks, I suggest you avoid Syria and parts of the US with crazy white men. That's my travel advisory.
Nigerian President Muhammadu Buhari is in London for medical treatment.
The president took 10 days off to go and see a specialist for an earache.
You don't understand how bad it is.
The media insists you're not that ill, even your own press releases.
Well, I will put it this way. You know how man flu is so much worse than ordinary flu?
No.
Oh, yes.
Well, I have president's flu.
Oh, you poor man. I'll send a fruit basket.
Just take some bloody pills and go run your damn country, you big baby.
And as Euro 2016 kicks off this weekend, Cristiano Ronaldo has plenty of reasons to be happy.
I was just going to complain that you had Ronaldo on the show last week without me, so thank goodness he's back.
Don't worry, Deborah. There's plenty of me to go around.
Does Messi's bad week improve your mood?
I'm not a heartless man, Justice.
He really isn't.
I don't celebrate that Messi has hurt his back
You never would.
or that he may go to jail for tax fraud.
I bet all your taxes are in perfect shape.
But of course. And I am going to go and do so well in Euro 2016 and that Messi loser not even playing the opening game in La Copa America. So, yes, it's great for me.
I did it! I actually got a football answer to a football question from Ronaldo. Yes!
Excellent competitive spirit. Now, show me your abs.
Look, Deborah, look at this.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Do You Want to Ruin Your Life? I'm your host, Scott Talkerman, and today we are joined by Derek Gerber, who just discovered that his son has lost his place in his first team rugby squad to a player who just happens to be black. Derek has already drafted up a Facebook rant in which he calls a player a talentless K-word and makes several insinuations that things were better under apartheid rule. All he has to do now is simply click post. So Derek, before you click that button, there's just one question I have to ask. Come on, folks, say it with me. Do you want to ruin your life?
Yes, that's a tough one.
Either you click post and destroy your entire life, or you just keep your opinions to yourself.
You know, Scott, it's very hard to choose because on the one hand, I want to express my thoughts and about race and you know, transformation.
Yes.
But on the other hand, I'd rather not be hated by millions of people. So it's like a conundrum.
Yes, your life would become a living hell.
I know, can you imagine? I would lose my job. I probably have to leave the country. It would be terrible, you know, to be living in New Zealand.
Well, hang on, let's not lose perspective here. Keep in mind that the alternative would be keeping your opinions to yourself.
Yeah, that is true. See, you've really now put me between a rock and a hard place.
I truly understand that this is incredibly difficult, but unfortunately, you must make a decision. Do you want to ruin your life? Yes or no?
Sure. Yeah, see. Sure.
I'm going to have to push you for an answer, Derek. Come on.
It. Why am I even trying to rationalize this? Scott, let's ruin my life.
Oh, and there you have it. Another life ruined because of the burning need to express racism on the internet. See you next week on Do You Want to Ruin Your Life?
Wait, Scott. I take it back. I don't want to ruin my life. I wasn't thinking properly. I've got black friends. Sifo, Dundee,
President, we avoided junk status.
And by we largely mean Pravin Gordon.
Well done, Minister.
Thank you. I am proud of what we have achieved and happy to lead us into the challenges ahead.
By which my colleague means exciting times ahead.
Actually, I mean challenging.
Well done on the whole junk thing, Pravin. You have really shut up those doomsayers in the opposition.
And save the country from a terrifying fate.
Sure, that too.
We have only begun the journey, and we must be aware that the foreign markets keep a close eye on our political situation.
Enough of what the overseas people want. What about the voters, Pravin? I mean the people. Our people.
I'm sure our people want a stable economy with a growth rate of
Growth.
over...
That's a nice word. Use that. And job creation.
Actually, I'm quite interested in what sort of growth rate Minister Gordon would consider favourable.
And lovely Deborah, I'm interested in what sort of promises would make you consider me favorably.
Could you promise to leave the economy and let the minister do his job?
Oh, Pravin here will do the job I appointed him to just perfectly. Won't you, Pravin? Sorting out better air transport, overseeing all future security upgrades for a better future. For me, but for you too.
This belt is so tight.
The ANC Women's League is calling on all women to wear their dukes in a show of solidarity for the ANC.
This after the ANCA didn't air a report because the reporter was wearing a doek, sparking outrage on social media and a doek campaign in the ANC Women's League.
It is every woman's right to wear the doek. We in the ANC Women's League have proudly worn the doek for many years.
Your campaign requires women to wear the doek on weekends.
Weekends are the best. Time to wear the doek freely and unlock the power of the doek.
This started because a woman wasn't allowed to wear the doek at work. How was wearing a doek on the weekend helping the cause?
Of course, that is what you would think. Of this very complex African matter, focus on the important fact, doek power.
Doek power? What power does the doek have?
Let's just say that before I started wearing a doek, spiritually I was Jacob Zuma's wife, but now I am a political power in my own right.
Respect.
Also, I'm pretty sure it helped cure migraines and take away the bags under my eyes. Everyone in the country has the right to wear the doek. Nkosazana is even giving lessons on YouTube. Thank you. But I really don't need you to tell the people about the videos. It's very practical and keeps my head very warm in winter.
Yes, the doek is a national issue. The freedom to be African is for all of us, not just for the ANC, but for the nation. Doeks also come in blue, and I look much better in a doek than Helen does. Oh, goodness me. Note to self, get doek lessons from Nkosazana's on YouTube.
Should I be wearing a doek?
Respect the doek, Justice. Respect the doek. The communists are angry.
Well, that's one way of putting it. Specifically, the SACP are frustrated at being sidelined by the ANC.
They believe they are not being taken seriously and want to do whatever they can to turn things around.
But how do we mobilize our cadres to be central to the political structures of national sovereignty and fight petty bourgeois venal conduct?
Yeah, you have come to the right place. Because me, Davy, I know how to get players off the bench and straight into the scrum. My point is, Strauss was once number 3 hooker, and now he's captain.
The ANC are disrespecting us and demonstrating their archaeo-neoliberal tendencies.
So right now, Comrade Blade, the national team is mostly made up of ANC guys. Like last year when no Lions got to play, but now the Lions is roaring. Like you. You are not tiny ballerinas us. You are fighters ready to destroy the parasitic interests of monopoly imperialism.
You really understand me, coach?
Yeah, you know. You're ready to stand tall in the lineup of true comrades, Mr. Blade, and grab the ball of democracy from the grasp of capitalism and move the bloody toxic concoctions of state capture.
Yes, moor them.
Stick with Debbie, my friend, and together we will score against neoliberalism and convert the ANC to advancing the revolution.
Viva, comrade, viva!
And then I pulled the puppy to safety.
Wow, that's amazing. So, what do you do for a living?
Well, I'm in politics, my sister.
Okay. But what exactly do you do for a living?
No, man. I'm pioneering new ways forward for the black people of this nation.
Oh, okay. But what I'm asking is, what do you do for a living? What do you do for a living? Anyway, I just want to know what you do for a living.
Get a career you can be proud of with careering24.com.
So, Deborah, you never actually told me where you were last week.
No, I didn't.
And
I'm still not going to.
but I want to know, Deborah, did you go traveling?
Nope.
Spend time with your family?
Nah.
Plastic surgery? Adopt a baby?
No.
Binge watch Sex in the City?
No.
Climb Kilimanjaro?
I tell you, Justice, but then
But then you'd have to go and kill me.
I was just gonna say I don't want to, but sure, yes. Let's go with killing you.
This week marks the beginning of Ramadan.
And because most people have no idea what that actually means, we are asking an expert.
Hey, I know what it means.
Of course you do.
Hello, Ramadan expert.
Is that how you greet all Muslims these days?
Yes.
Well, I wouldn't call myself an expert, but I can put my mind together and be the best on the day.
The Muslim holy month of fasting has started. Are you excited?
Well, I guess.
Are you still playing cricket? Not eating all day doesn't sound like a good plan when you're playing sport.
Actually, Deborah, he doesn't have to fast if it'll help him in any way.
I was asking the expert.
But I knew the answer.
Actually, I will be fasting.
So, is it a good way to lose weight?
No, not really. You know, we eat a lot after sunset, and it's not the best diet on the day. Well, maybe on the day, but definitely not the night.
And why do you fast when you could get away with not doing it?
Hey, that's rude, Deborah. A more important question would be, how can non-Muslims be respectful and mindful of the holy month?
Well,
Would it bother you if I ate my pizza in front of you? Or held it up under your nose? Would you eat then?
That sounds mean.
it is mean. Don't do that.
What about a burger?
All of those things would be mean.
I am who I am, Justice. Coffee. My final offer. Mugs of steaming hot coffee right underneath your nose. I'll break you.
Hey, don't be mean to the fast bowler, Deborah. Well, medium fast.
Seriously, guys, I don't even bowl.
The search for the next public protector is on.
But I don't want Tuli to go.
Tough tech is Justice. Deal with it.
Fine. But just what goes into being the public protector?
South Africa, we are looking for a new public protector. Could it be you?
The public protector could be a lawyer, like my gauntlet, or apparently even a judge. Although maybe not you, Mogoeng. Not again.
You could be the public protector if you've served as an MP for 10 years. Helen would be eligible, for example.
The public protector needs to use the head to defend the public.
Don't listen to them. Listen to me. The public protector needs to take no shit, be fearless, and able to rock a great dress on national TV.
It's time, South Africa. Your country needs you.
Coach Alistair could see a Springboks squad face their first challenge this weekend.
South Africa play Ireland, and South Africans prepare to judge Coetzee accordingly.
I hope our boys are ready to moor those Irish leprechauns.
You know who I'm ready to moor.
Me?
No.
Ouch! Ouch!
Those bloody ANC youth, they disrupt the game.
Yeah, that's not cool, eh? And then the SABC will stop broadcasting it, and we won't be able to watch.
I will disrupt their heads like this.
Okay. Ow! Owie!
And this.
Hey now, Bakkies!
Bakkies, I get your point. Jeepers, I'm glad I'm not a youth.
It's the part of the show I missed the most last week.
I'd be mad, but also I love our time with Rian.
Deborah, Justice, aren't you a sight for sore eyes?
Are your eyes sore, Rian?
Actually, yes, Deborah, they are a bit. It's my fault, though. I was awake all night catching up with Game of Thrones.
Oh, I love that show. Da 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 da.
Stop it. So, are you up to date now, Rian?
Yes, I am, Deborah. Poor Hodor.
I have no idea what's going on here. Okay, yeah. We better give Justice some time to compose himself. So, Rian, when are you taking us today?
Well, Deborah, it was 51 years ago that Nelson Mandela and 7 other defendants were sentenced to life in prison at the now historic Rivonia trial. Let me take you back. Good evening, goeienaand. 8 of the accused in the Rivonia treason trial were sentenced to life in prison today. The convicted included African National Congress leader Nelson Mandela, who co-founded the party's youth league as well as its military wing, Umkhonto we Sizwe. The prisoners will be transported to Robben Island, where they will serve...
Hello, Rian.
Vraggies! Mr. Mandela, I'm not even sure we're allowed to show your face.
Well, if that is the case, it is an unjustified law that should be disobeyed by anyone who wants freedom and democracy for South Africa.
Unfortunately, we're not all as brave as you.
But some of us are. I am referring to my comrades who were also sentenced to life in prison. Walter Sisulu, Govan Bakkie.
Sure, I'm feeling really bad about this.
I have dedicated my life to this struggle of the African people. I have fought against white domination, and I have fought against black domination.
Oh, yes, I know.
I have cherished the ideal of a democratic and free society in which all persons will live together in harmony and with equal opportunities.
Please, Mr. Mandela, please stop.
It is an ideal for which I hope to live for and to see realized. But, Rian, if it needs be, it is an ideal for which I am prepared to die.
I'm so sorry.
Don't worry, Rian. It will be a long walk, but one day we will reach our freedom. That is actually pretty good. I should write that down.
Goodbye, Mr. Mandela. I really hope we get to see him again, because I think we'll be in real trouble if we don't.
Deborah, so who are you supporting in Euro 2016?
What a ridiculous question.
Oh, sorry, I know sports aren't really your thing.
That's not why it's a stupid question. Portugal, ale, ale, hola. Oh, ale, ale,
While Deborah's
hola.
doing that, let's hope to
Portugal,
score for the US
ale,
news.
hola. Portugal, ale, ale, hola. Whoa.
It's a great week to be Hillary Clinton. First, a victory in Puerto Rico, and then gaining enough delegates to become the official Democratic candidate, earning her the joy and delight of facing off against Trump. But Bernie Sanders simply refuses to go down without a fight, insisting he will win superdelegates away from Clinton and contest the Democratic convention.
Poor
Puerto Rico, my heart's devotion. I wanna thank you for voting. Now it's my trumpet I'm blowing, because my vote count is growing. And some respect is owing. You see, I'm just winning. It's so awesome winning. From Hawaii Island to Manhattan, I am the president they will vote in. Ha ha!
We're gonna rule in America. We did it before, yes, America. We're simply the best for America. For the well-dressed in America.
I'm the best woman to beat Trump.
I'd smash him too, he's a big chump. I'll be the greatest first lady. But to get there, you'll have to fight me.
Democrats vote in America.
The Clintons, they gloat in America.
I'll be the queen in America.
Your wealth is obscene in America. Wall Street is killing America. I'm still gonna fight for America. This is my time in America.
You forget I'm in America.
The day of the Brexit vote draws nearer.
And with polls indicating that the public will vote to leave the EU, the pound is plummeting against the dollar.
But that's not the only thing for Britons to be concerned about. Also up for debate are the millions of British citizens living elsewhere in the EU.
I think it's perfectly simple. We have shown here in Germany that we are very welcoming to illegal immigrants, but we really don't need more.
Illegal immigrants?
You see, as soon as Britain leaves the EU, their citizens lose their right to move freely in the EU, so they become illegal immigrants.
Good point.
But I'm sure some trades could be made.
What sort of trade agreement are you thinking of?
Britain can send us those Polish builders they like to complain about in exchange for their retired people in Spain. You know, the ones that refuse to speak Spanish and don't contribute to the economy.
Sounds like a pretty good deal for you.
I'm not saying that all 2.2 million Brits living in Europe are useless, but think of the paperwork.
The world mourns the passing of boxing and civil rights legend Muhammad Ali.
Condolences have been pouring in from all corners of the globe.
He's finally coming.
It's about time, comrade. You could have knocked him out back in the 1970s.
They wouldn't let him come to the island.
Because they knew you were going to knock him out.
Now is my chance. Just wait till he walks in here. We will see who flows like a butterfly now.
He won't know what hit him.
Did you tell Baby Jakes not to take bets?
Of course, but you know how excited he is. Wow, he is taking his time.
Probably signing autographs.
Oh, wait. His funeral is on. He probably couldn't resist.
I know I enjoyed mine, especially when old Kahunda gave them hell.
I can never decide, was he a boxer or a ballerina?
Clinton is not very bright, is he?
Looks like you have to wait another day for your bout.
I've made it this many years. What's one more day?
So, there you have it, folks. We're not junk. We can all harness doek power, and even after we die, we can fight if we want to.
This has been the 136th state of the Puppet Nation. Goodbye.
Bye.
Don't forget to support Portugal.
Or whoever you want to support, or nobody if that's your thing.
But mostly Portugal.
But you have a decision in life if you want to support other things.